Hi, I'm Beth Fisher, and I am the founder of the Betrayal Trauma Healing Method. Today, I want to talk about confidence. Confidence is really a belief in something. We can have healthy confidence, we can have unhealthy confidence, but really, confidence is about believing something. So, for example, if we talk about, say, public speaking, right? I can be confident that I'm a great public speaker, or I can be confident that I am not a great public speaker. Okay. So think about confidence in the context of belief. It's a strong belief in something. Now, after betrayal, betrayed partners lose confidence. They believe that maybe something having to do with them is what caused the betrayal. I hear this from a lot of betrayed partners, and they kind of play the woulda, shoulda, coulda game, with themselves. Like if I had only done this, maybe this wouldn't have happened. If I had only been like that, maybe this wouldn't have happened. So I'm here to tell you that first of all, none of that is true. You did nothing to cause this. Unfaithful partners need to take 100% full responsibility for their choices, period. End of that story. So, confidence for the betrayed partner, we lose it after betrayal. I was a pretty confident person. I certainly was confident in my husband. I trusted him. I believed that he was out there in the world behaving himself. I certainly didn't think he was out there doing anything wrong. So I had a belief, I had confidence in him in my marriage. Well, once betrayal was, basically discovered, that blew up. My confidence, my belief was shaken. So in order to kind of get to the other side after betrayal, we have to address confidence. We have to address the beliefs that the betrayed partners have about themselves. Now, in order to build confidence back up again, we have to do a very, very specific thing, and this doesn't get talked about a lot. So, in order to have confidence, in order to have a strong belief in something, we have to actually have done that thing, right? In order for me to have a belief that I'm a good public speaker, I had to have actually gone on stage and been a public speaker. Otherwise, what would be the basis for my confidence? So we have to remember that confidence, having a strong belief in something, only happens because at some point we took a risk, we took a chance, and we did something, and maybe we got praise for it, maybe we got, accolades or whatever, so we became confident. So the only way to build confidence is to take a risk, is to take chances, is to try something new. That's the only way to build confidence. I cannot build confidence by never doing something. I cannot build confidence by sitting on the sidelines. I have to take a chance. I have to take a risk. I have to put myself out there. Even creating all of my courses, right? I didn't know that they were gonna, explode the way that they did. I didn't have confidence ahead of time. I learned, right? That belief, that feedback made me go, yeah, this is something that's really helping. So I became confident in that. But I had to take that risk. I had to take that chance. So if we want to build confidence after betrayal, we have to take risks. Now, let's go a step deeper than that. In order to take a risk, we have to overcome a fear. Let that sink in for a second. If we want to build confidence, then we have to take a risk. But in order to take a risk, we have to go through fear. We have to overcome a fear. In order for me to put myself out there, my courses, my business, whatever, right? I had to bust through a fear of being perfect, fear of judgment, right? Fear that people would not respond to me, fear of making a mistake, right? Public speaking. If I kept any of those fears, I never would have taken a risk. I never would have taken a chance, which meant I never would have built up that muscle of confidence. So if we want to help betrayed partners become confident, to regain confidence, We have to help them bust through the fears that are keeping them from taking chances. The context that I want to talk about this topic in is boundaries. Okay. Boundaries for a lot of betrayed partners are scary. A lot of times, betrayed partners didn't have any boundaries. Again, they trusted, they had confidence in their spouses, they had confidence in their relationship. So they didn't probably think they even needed boundaries. Now, all of a sudden, on the other side, it's like, holy cow, I think I need some boundaries here, but I'm afraid. If I put a boundary in place, I'm afraid. What if my partner leaves? What if my partner gets angry? Those are fears. So those fears will hold a betrayed partner back from taking a chance by saying, no, this is a boundary. And if you cross it, there will be a consequence. Until that happens, a betrayed partner is never going to build up the confidence. So in order to build confidence, we have to take those risks. But in order to take those risks, we have to bust through whatever fears are holding us back. Betrayed partners can have fears of abandonment. They can have a fear of rejection, fears of being alone, lots of fears. And it's those fears that prevent them from putting those boundaries in place, from taking that chance and saying, this is a boundary. And if you cross it, this is what's going to happen. So part of our work here at Healing Families is helping betrayed partners figure out, what are your fears? What are those fears, conscious or unconscious? It's why root cause therapy is a huge part of our methodology here. If we can identify what the fears are, and if we can detach betrayed partners from those fears, guess what? They'll start taking risks. They'll start taking chances. They'll start putting boundaries in place. If they do that, then they will gain confidence. So when people, when people ask me about how do I build confidence again, I lost my confidence. This is how you do it. Identify your fears, bust through them, stop making decisions from a place of fear, start taking chances, doing things you hadn't done before, putting boundaries in place, enforcing them if they're broken. And that's how you build confidence. So I hope this class helped. Again, my name is Beth Fisher. I am the founder of the Betrayal Trauma Healing Method. Please subscribe to my channel. And if there's anything I can do for you, please leave a comment below. Take care.